Greetings, I'm Malficious, and I'm back with more of FTL, Faster Than Light. So, last time I had 2 failed runs at the Kestrel, and started a run that looks like it's going to be promising. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and pick that up, and hopefully we'll get back to the Rebel flagship. I have some tea from Celestial Seasonings tonight. It's tension tamer. Oh, it had been steeping for about 5 minutes, so it should be good now. But yeah, you can see we're stocked up pretty well on fuel, missiles, and drones, because I've also got, the Burst Laser Mark II I started with, but I picked up 2 Burst Laser Mark 1s. So maybe if I can upgrade weapons one more time, then I can power everything simultaneously. But yeah, so in the meantime, right, we went into a Slug-controlled Nebula because, I wanted to show that off and see if we could get something interesting from that. Okay, so this one's a dead end, so I guess we'll just jump around a bit, not going to that store. The Slugs rely heavily on their telepathic powers and are reluctant to give up that advantage by extending beyond nebulas. It's unlikely you'll encounter any this far from the clouds. Okay, guess we'll have to actually go back in. You detect multiple ships running at maximum power nearby, but you can't see anything through this thick nebula. So our choices are to get closer or ignore them. I guess we'll try getting closer. You find a slug cruiser and a rock ship at standoff, both with weapons armed and ready to fight. You could intervene before this gets out of hand. Alright, let's hail them to see what's wrong. The slug captain explains that they upgraded the rock ship reactor and now the thick boulder heads are refusing to pay for the work done. The rock captain says the slime balls did a poor job that's not worth their agreed upon price. Well, if we had 13 scrap, we could pay the rock debt. Unfortunately, we're 1 short of that. We could say we have better things to attend to and leave them, but I guess we'll try having the rock ship pay the agreed upon price. With much grumbling, the rock captain agrees to pay the price. The slug captain, thankful for your help, offers a reactor upgrade for your ship for a fair price. They're asking for 11 scrap. Let's give it a try. You let their team on board, and after a short time they finish their work. Reactor upgrade by 1. Okay. Well, I guess I could put that into the oxygen system. So, yeah, the oxygen refills 3 times as fast now at level 2. Okay, so our long-range scanners show that there's a ship here. And yeah, the Rebel fleet was prepared for the Nebula in this sector, so their progress is not slowed as much. You arrive to the site of 2 slug ships in communication range. They don't see you. Alright, well, let's try tapping their comm frequency. You overhear their conversation and learn they're planning to raid an infamous and likely wealthy pirate ship in the area. The pair jump off and you note down their target coordinates. They've added a quest marker. Okay, so we have to go down to there. Maybe I'll just... Well, maybe if I run to it. But it's going to be tricky. There are a few more vicious beasts in the galaxy than a slug with his back to the wall. The faltering ship armed with fire weapons uses a remote hacking tool to try and disable your door systems. They're going to burn you out. Yeah, so our doors just got disabled. Okay, well, oh, right, we have a volley of lasers because of the pre-igniter. They still have a firebomb. There goes our sensors. Okay, we've disabled their firebomb, but we've still got problems because our ship is on fire. And our shields are... Okay, there we go. The slug ship breaks apart and your systems return to normal. You collect what you can. So I need to just vent the oxygen immediately. Do I need to... Okay, I don't need to go in there. Oh, but I should disable, or at least reduce oxygen. And we just lost our shields, but it sounds like the fire's out, so let's just rebalance oxygen. Actually, let's get oxygen back up faster. I can have Liam help with repairing the shield systems. Okay, return to stations. Okay, now we can execute a jump. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we have to go 1, 2. I don't think I can do this quest in time, because I think the rebels are going to overtake this beacon. Yeah, and I have to go back through here. That's annoying. Alright, well, let's head up this way and maybe jump around here. A slug ship, a rogue you suspect, approaches, but when he sees your Federation, he thinks better of the sneak attack and fires everything he has. Okay, they have a cloak, and yeah, they've got some beam weapon and an ion weapon. That's going to be a problem. Okay, let's just fire on weapons. Okay, I think... Well, we'll see. Then maybe next I'll target their... No. Okay, I think I'm going to need to target shields. I managed one hit on it before they got their cloak off. But I think it's only a level 1 cloak, so... Come on, okay. They're powering up FTL. You have bested us. Will you accept what is in our stores in exchange for our lives? Well, this is a tricky proposition, because sometimes they have good stuff in their stores, but frequently they have very little. Yeah, let's let them live. They transfer a meager amount of material. There, now keep your word. Some fuel, a missile, and some scrap. Okay, so I need 90 scrap in order to upgrade the weapons once more. Well, let's head this way and check this ship. An advanced rebel automated ship remains stationed near a small rebel space station. However, without functioning sensors, it is impossible to tell what is inside. Alright, let's launch an attack. Ooh. I think we need to take down their weapons because of that ion. Although, those drones are also going to be a problem. Okay, they have a Mark II laser. Okay, the shields are offline, so we should be fine. Huh. Okay, let's repair shields. You salvage what you can from the broken ship. The station is a storage site for various resources. You salvage everything possible. Great, so we've got enough that we can upgrade weapons, and then I can reallocate power from oxygen to the Artemis missile. And that gives us a nice array of weapons, especially with the pre-igniter. Okay, so let's check out this ship. The Slugs here have a tactic you hoped you'd never see. They use a remote hacking satellite to sabotage your oxygen production system and then charge fire weapons. You're going to suffocate. Now, fortunately, we have an improved oxygen system, so we can try and squeeze some extra power to the system. Thankfully, your improved subsystem is able to counter their hacking enough to keep the life support barely functional. That should keep you alive at least. Yeah, so that can be a problem if you only have the one level of oxygen. Oh, and they have a heavy beam weapon. That's going to be... Okay, let's target their shields with the Artemis and fire everything on weapons and completely miss. Uh-oh. Let's vent the oxygen there. Yeah, this heavy beam weapon, I think, penetrates 3 layers of shields. So that's a major problem. Oh yeah, you can also tell if a system is on fire if it has this fire icon on it. That's fairly helpful. Oh, whoops. Okay, well, I suppose it doesn't matter what I attack. Okay, I'm going to save missiles. And there it goes. The Slug ship breaks apart and systems return to normal. Okay, I think maybe I want to heal some of my crew. Especially, yeah, Weston took a lot of damage from that firebomb. Okay, return to stations, reallocate power. What's in the vicinity? There is a store coming up. So I could go down around to there. That gives me some more scrap, potentially. A slug ship hails you. We've detected some worrying radiation coming from your medical unit. Perhaps you should take a look. As he signs off, your system shuts off and their crew teleports aboard from a nearby station. They don't look like engineers. Intruders on board. Okay, so I think, yeah, they've... Oh, there they are. You know what, let's get our initial volley off. Right. Oh. Okay, the big problem is that with our med station offline. Okay, we're gonna have to... okay. The ship broke apart and it returned to normal. So just reallocate power to med bay. You know what, let's get... Okay, there we go. So let's get everyone back into med bay. And think about upgrading it, actually. Although I want to save the scrap for that store. Yeah, we'll just wait until everyone's fully healed. Okay, return to stations, reallocate power. And let's head onwards. The slug vessel you encountered here has obviously made a big score and is looking to test its new armament. They picked the wrong ship to attack. Okay, so 2 heavy lasers and that heavy beam weapon. Should probably save... And they're offering what's in their stores for their lives. Let's let them live. Here, we have lots of fuel. Take it all. And they gave us 3 fuel. Wow. Okay. Well, onto the store. A huge slug teleports from nowhere onto the bridge. Before you can open fire, he's spread his wares across the helm and is brandishing things at you. Okay, we can't buy any new augmentations because we're full up on them, and I don't think I really want to sell any of these. Another burst laser 1. Well, we could do that and get rid of the Artemis missile. Or I could take it and have the missile and swap between them as needed. And let's conduct some repairs. How much would it be to upgrade 100? Okay. I was hoping to get some more crew, but well... Your sensors have picked up a refugee ship drifting through the system, no doubt one of many fleeing the rebel advance. It doesn't appear to have detected you, or else it is trying to avoid notice. Alright, let's hail them. The vessel is relieved to hear from you. They're running low on supplies. They suggest a trade. We could give up 2 missiles for 5 fuel. We don't really need fuel, but... yeah, I guess we'll politely decline and keep our missiles. Either this part of Slug space is deserted, or it's too dense for even slugs to detect your presence. Time to move on. Okay, maybe well, I don't know. Maybe I could have got to the quest in time, but better to have not really risked it. So let's head for the exit. Okay, the long-range beacon is here, and nothing else. Well, let's jump to the next sector. Okay, well, I guess we can go to the Mantis homeworlds. You've entered a poorly charted area of space that's known to be home to the Mantis. Ensure your whole plane is up to scratch and that you have enough fuel in the tank. Well, maybe I should upgrade the doors further? Let's see. I could go up and around, I guess. Okay, Rebel automated scout floating near the beacon. Despite its pristine condition, it appears to be deactivated. Let's try and download its data stores. Hey, we're able to pull all of the ship's data about the sector, and our map has been updated. We get some fuel, a drone, and more scrap than if we had scrapped it. Okay, there's a distress beacon here. There's an asteroid field there. Well, let's go... I guess we'll try going up and around. A manned ship engaging a civilian hails you. Sparks fly about his cockpit as he yells, "Stay out of this, human, else you are next." Alright, let's aid the civilians. Frown, power up with weapons, and prepare to engage the manned ship. Oh, there's multiple Mantis. That's gonna be a problem. The manned ship breaks apart. The civilian ship wisely made a fast retreat while you distracted the hostile ship. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna have to let them take the bridge. Okay, have those two reheal. Have Swamps repair the piloting station. Okay, return to stations, and now I'm curious about something, so I'm going to... That seems counterintuitive, but I'm upgrading the med bay. And, well, we'll see if I can get something to happen. Hello everyone, Maleficious here. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and maybe leave a comment down below. If you want to see more from this channel, make sure to click that subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. That's all for now. I'll see you next time.